Hey folks, Mr. Dell here. I am looking at the concept of scaling. So, scaling a number line and determining the length of one of its sections. So, I'm going to look at these two questions to use as a reference on how this concept works. So, let's start with A. What we're looking at is a number line that's already labeled from 0 to 48, but I need to find the this length of that number line, this segment of that number line. But in order to do that, I first need to figure out what each segment actually represents, right? So to do that, we know that this total length from here to here is 48. So I can look at it as a length of 48. So that being said, I'm going to count. These are equal. The scaling are equal scale, equal marks. So equal distances. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 spaces, equal spaces on that number line between 0 and 48. So if I take 48 now, and I'm going to take 48, let's do it up here, and divide it by 8, I get 6. So that tells me that each one of these spaces is 6 units in length. So from here to here, then would be 6. And then if I continue on, another 6 added to 6 makes that 12. Another 6 added to 12 makes that 18. Add 6 more, you get 24. Add 6 more, you get 30. Add 6 more, 36. Add 6 more, 42. And then notice, where do I end up? With 48. So what then would this segment of that number line be? Well, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, well, that's from 6 to 30. So if I do find the range from 6 to 30, I would go 30 minus 6, which is 24. Or I can look at it as counting the segments, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 segments at 6 each. 4 times 6, right? 4 times 6 is 24. So either way, that length there is 24. So now, seeing how that's done, let's do one more. Let's do B. Again, from here to here, it says 0 to 60. That's 60 in length. So what would each of these markers be along the way to 60? So how far is each, or what I should say, how long is each of these little segments, equal segments? So we count how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 60 divided by 5 is equal to 12, right? So therefore 0, this would be 12. Add another 12, it's 24. Add another 12, it's 36. Add another 12, it's 48. Add another 12, it's 60. And then what is the length, this piece of that number line, that segment? I could go range, the idea of range, which would be what is 48 minus 12? That's finding my range, and that gives me 36. Or I can look at it as, well, there's 1, 2, 3 segments at 12 in length each. So 3 times 12. So I can also look at it this way. 3 times 12 is equal to 36. So either way you look at it, this segment length is 36. All right, there you go.